Hello and welcome to the Flock Hosting Update for September 2017. It's a little later in the month than I wanted to do this. I actually had recorded one earlier, and then by the time I went to go do things had already changed and it was non-usable. So this is going to be a quick edit. This is going to be a quick online. There may not be as much razzle-dazzle to get you guys excited, but I'm going to take and do what I can to get you guys squared away. First on the docket, my prayers and thoughts go out to those of you who are affected by floods and fires, earthquakes, whatever the case may be. There's been a lot of natural disasters around the world, around the U.S., etc. If you are in an affected area and you guys know of support agencies within your local area looking for donations of, be it clothing, goods, etc., even just money, please take the time to send me a link via email. Post a comment in the show notes as well. Just take and help me build a list, and hopefully later this week or as the list grows, I'll post a link to the growing list of different organizations that people trust. That's one of the biggest things right now I've heard is people don't know where to give. Some people have said, oh, I've got canned goods I can take and send out there. I'll buy a flat of this for dog food, etc. And in some cases, places are simply asking for funds because it's almost easier to take and get some things local, and in some cases it's not. Sometimes they're needing bottled water, they're needing fresh blankets, etc. So if you guys have a local organization in your area that has need, please send me an email, send me a link, open a Facebook message, you name it. Get in touch with me and just let me know some links that you can, as well as just a contact number for your church. Just get me that way I can help spread the word to other flock hosters who might be able to help and give in this time of need for you guys, because it has been a rough time with fires and floods, etc. And there's more storms floating around out there, so I pray everyone be safe, and if you guys have any direct needs, please do not hesitate to get in touch with me. Next on the list is Jonah. It had another outage today, which again is another one of the things that have changed. It had been really stable for the last couple months, and then now it's once again down. So to that end, as we have had some issues with the migration to the new system, the only way I have really easily right now to optimize and get you back online is to switch you guys back to cPanel. It will get you all the resources of the mail channels. That way you guys can actually send mail seamlessly, flawlessly, etc. And if you guys need additional firewall for your spam and everything else, MX Guard Dog is still free and readily available. There's some commercial options if you want to look at something a little bit more beefy. I will include some links into those. But overall, there's some great resources that are available to you guys, but I would love to get Jonah cleared off before the end of the year. So if you are watching this, you've read this in the newsletter, etc., please be in touch with me. All I need from you is a list of the accounts and email addresses, passwords that you want moved over. So that may just be one or two accounts in some cases, and some of you guys, it's an entire business worth of email accounts. So please take a look. Please see what you can do to help me get you moved over. If you guys are just completely unsure, I am more than happy to help change your passwords, get you moved over, get you migrated, and get you off and running. Working on some new things with the new site. Again, we're a little bit behind on where I would like to be with that, but very quickly wrapping up. My goal is to have it sometime next week. I don't want to set a firm date just because this week has already been, as it's Monday, it's already been a little bit hectic and a little bit crazy. But my goal is to try to wrap up the site. There's been some great new just build out of how I'm building out Flock Hosting. If you are a long-time Flock hoster, short-term Flock hoster, but you're just blessed by the services here, I would love to get a little blip from you guys, be it a quote about what's going on. I've got a couple that I've pulled out of emails that I've been getting over the last couple of years, and just really showing people what not only church hosting can do, but even just Flock hosting, just general paid hosting can do, because some people don't know where to host their business. They've got buzzwords coming at them galore of, oh, you need to use this for email, you need to use this company. And just the same as churches, while I'm not providing hosting for free to businesses and personal use, I'm looking to try to save people money in the body of Christ. Because again, you guys know me, I'm about saving money, I'm about working good steward updates, etc. And there's just a lot coming up that I think will benefit a lot of businesses. And be it you guys need a more robust email, I've got more options in the pipeline. If you need a certain programming language, again, always get in touch with me if you guys have any questions about what you can and cannot do. Moving on to other things, cryptocurrency payments has been one of the things that's been back and forth. I've got two companies that I'm talking with about how we implement this, because there's issues of how the U.S. tracks this and how it wants to track it, and yet how it's supposed to be an anonymous system, it's supposed to have anonymity, it's supposed to be the power of the blockchain, and it's been a little bit complicated. So in the meantime, if you are looking to make payments, again, please do not hesitate to get in touch with me. I will provide you guys with a incoming wallet where you can actually send the cryptocurrency to cover your funds. I would ask that since there's no easy reoccurring billing in place as it stands, that you guys would please just take a look at the option of paying for a year. It does save you a substantial amount of money comparatively, and hey, let's make it good for everybody. Church hosting is one of the final few things I want to talk about. We have hit some growth. As of today, I am 100% caught up. It was one of those things that we had such a backlog of people coming in, and it's been kind of scary to see that growth, but also we're reaching the point of hard drive space. We are running a little bit low, so I have already provisioned a new server, which means yet again we have another migration. It's not ideal, but until we find a better solution of how we can expand and grow data, that's kind of what we've got to do. And as it stands, it's probably looking like once again we're gonna have to buy, if the rate of growth it continues, we're going to probably need to buy some additional storage here very soon. But this way it's going to actually triple our data, if I remember correctly. I've been looking at so many different servers right now, it's a little bit blank. But basically we're looking to just increase storage and hold things off. But I'm also looking to do a giant spring cleaning. I did some just basic looks the other night just to see who's not actively using their account with the main domain's IP address points somewhere else. And I found in some instances people who set up just site after site after site, they even snuck in some personal ones, and they have since left. They've let their domains expire, and yet the hosting's still being used. So some spring cleaning is coming with this. There's been some spring cleaning with accounting as well, which is the next thing we're leading into. So just to wrap up this, there will be a migration coming hopefully this month. I am just trying desperately to get this done because there's a couple people who have some very hefty sermon archives, which I would love to get on the server and get backed up, get stored, and get running smoothly. Billing is one of those next final things here on the list, and billing has been one of those things that has been a little bit of a nightmare coming off of the summer. We've had a lot of people who are not getting emails. They say that some people have said they had no idea that their bill was so outdated, and so to that end, there's been some notices sent. Sadly, there's been some accounts put on suspension until we can get things figured out, because some people are just not getting the memo of, hey, things are going on. If you can please update your billing information, and this goes for church hosting as well. If you're no longer using church hosting, and for some reason, thankfully, you're still watching these videos saying, wonder what's going on, can you please get in touch and let me know that you're no longer using services, because I want to be a good steward of what we have and not just leave, in some cases, almost a terabyte in one case of data being used. If you guys are not actively using the site, if you're not actively using something on your site, if you installed a gallery, 2 other CMS systems, if you installed all these different things and you're not actively using, please consider removing them from the server if you don't have active plans to put them into production. Because again, these servers are shared. They're not like I can hand off one server to every church. As awesome as that would be, I just can't afford it, and I need to make sure that we're being good stewards of what we have. So please update your information. If you have not checked it in a while, please log in. I will include the link to the secure site, and if you guys can get that updated, that would help me greatly. And if you have outstanding invoices, that also getting paid would help me so much, and I would really greatly appreciate it. Last but not least, as I just took and told you guys, I need you to pay your bill. October is coming, and with October comes Customer Appreciation Month, and it's one of those months that I love, and I would love to take and build out just a massive to do. But sadly, there's some changes coming for me. We're moving, and this will be probably one of the last few videos with the room completely put together, just moving things around, trying to just make good investment choices, looking to save up for a new house and not just re-renting and etc. So I would appreciate your guys' prayers. But again, Customer Appreciation Month is not about me, it's about you guys. It's going to include some updates to package sizes as well. So if you are on any of the standard paid services, you guys will see some increases here if you haven't already. But all packages will be getting bumps, and there'll be some fun things through the month, some giveaways, some options, etc. to really just kind of give things away. I want to take and give away some phone cases. I want to give away some t-shirts if I can. Still working on a good t-shirt company. One company I had actually invested in to get them started via Kickstarter they've kind of just disappeared, and I don't have any t-shirts from them, which was what I was hoping for. So there's some cool stuff coming. There is the one thing I can add before we actually go live on Customer Appreciation Month, but there is still the Founders Club. I am going to we're winding these down because I don't want to just leave them out there forever and ever and ever. I will probably bring them back for special occasions, but I'm not going to set any definitive dates. So if you are looking to get on lifetime hosting, this is the time. This will be one of the final months. Please take a look at it. Again, it's a flat rate. It will cover one domain. It will cover one hosting package, and you can do multiple domains, but the package will stay the same. You will get a discount on all renewals for your domain name and any other products you may have. So if you have multiple accounts, you will actually see some savings there as well. And then two, as things continue to build and grow, there will be some times where I will reach out to the Founders Club members and see what you guys think. You guys will kind of be my sounding board. And if you choose not to reply, completely understand. But this is open to all Flock hosting customers. Again, the link will be down in the description below. But I do thank you guys for taking the time to take and watch. I know you guys have busy lives, busy schedules. I completely understand and can relate. But please take in, if you have local area stuff that you can take and give me a suggestion to put out there for other Flock hosters to donate or send supplies, etc. If your area is still affected and still has damage. I know some of you guys have posted, I watched you on social media, some of you guys have posted things were all clear, some minor damage. Not all areas were that lucky. So if you guys can take and offer any suggestions of how people can take and give, I would love to put that out there. So until next time, I hope you guys are having a blessed September, and very soon I hope to have a plan up for the church hosting move and a lot of other things coming down the pipeline. So stay tuned for more, and we'll catch you guys next month.